In today's video, we're going to show you how we installed our Flatline Vanco roof rack and ladder. Let's get started. The first thing that you'll need to do is remove the factory seals from your roof rack. Be sure to check your vehicle's owner's manual to know exactly where your mounting holes are. I made the mistake of pulling out all of our roof plugs, which was a pain to reinstall and plug up. It's not shown here, but make sure you properly clean and spray Rust-Oleum on these areas to protect them. Next, you are going to align the foam piece over the mounting hole like this. Step 2, align the foam seal and bracket. Once your mounting hole is cleaned and protected, place the foam piece, then the bracket on top. Step 3, screw in sealing washer and bolt into mounting hole. Step is pretty straightforward. You're just going to take this bolt and sealing washer and screw it into the mounting holes. You will repeat this step for the rest of the mounting holes on your roof. Step 4, seal the roof brackets. To seal the brackets, we use Dicor self-leveling lap sealant. Apply a thick bead of sealant around the entire bracket and then repeat for the rest of your brackets. So we chose Flatline Vanco because we love the low profile look of the ladder and the roof rack. The ladder actually follows the curve of the van, and the roof rack is super sleek and has adjustable mounting bars. Also the price point. Just for reference, an aluminous roof rack for a high roof extended Ford Transit starts off at $4,800. That's not including a fairing or the ladder, and so I'm so happy we kept looking and we found Flatline Vanco. Another reason why we chose this company is because the installation was DIY friendly. We knew that this would be one of our biggest investments of the build, so being able to eliminate unnecessary installation costs was very helpful. Lastly, the weight played another factor in our decision to go with Flatline. They use lightweight aluminum, so the total rack weight is only 65 pounds. This is huge considering we have a high roof fan. High roof fans' weight capacity is much lower than medium to low roof fans. And just so you know, we purchased all of these items ourselves, so this review reflects our true opinions on why we chose Flatline Vanco. I did notice that Flatline has came out with a newer version of this rack, so the steps may be different, but the concept is pretty much the same. Once your sealant is fully dry, you can move on to the next step. Step 5, installing the side rails. First, figure out the placement of the rails according to the manual, then place the rail on top of the bracket and install the bolt and lock washer. I used a wrench to hold the lock washer in place while I tighten the bolt. Keep the bolts loose. You will fully tighten the bolts down at the end. Repeat these steps on every bracket. Next, install a second rail by following these steps. Second, use the combiner bracket to join the two side rails together. This part is difficult to do on your own because you'll need to hold the two rails and the combiner plate together while inserting the bolt. I have spared you from watching my failed attempts, but eventually I got the hang of it. Once complete, repeat this on the other side. Step 6, installing crossbars. Installing the crossbars were also tricky to do. It helps if you have something to prop the other end of the bar up on while you're installing the bolts. So there are 2 holes on the ends of these crossbars. Take the bolt, feed it through the outside of the rack and into the bolt hole. With an Allen wrench, tighten the bolt enough to where it won't come out. Do the same with the second hole and then repeat these steps for the other side of the rail. Now that your roof rack is loosely put together, you can move on to installing the side ladder. Step 1, connect the ladder with a combiner. The ladder comes in 2 pieces that need to be joined using the couplers provided. I was not able to line the holes on the coupler with the holes on the ladder by myself, so I requested Joe's help. Once the couplers are installed, tighten all of the bolts using the provided Allen wrench. Step 2, install mounting brackets to the ladder. Take the mounting plate and loosely attach it to the bottom of the ladder. Next, attach the wings of the mounting plate to the lower body support under the van. After the bottom ladder bracket is loosely secured, move to the top of the van and make sure that the ladder is straight up and down. Then secure the ladder top mounting plate to the roof rack side rails. Once the top is secured fully, tighten the bottom of the ladder. The last step is to fully secure everything down. Go around the roof rack and tighten down every bolt. After this, you should have a fully secured roof rack and ladder. If you made it here, thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more of our van build, check out our van build playlist. See you in the next video.